What is Vasy the Salesman about? It is about a journey of a young man who had dreams and who wanted to fulfill many of his aspirations, just like every one of us. And who had to learn not only to master sales, but in the end who had to learn to master himself. For he understood that the key to success is not outside but all internal. The story of Vasy is about that salesperson who gradually grows and learns the lessons of life, sometimes hard lessons, and ended up running his own business. Vasy goes beyond sales. It is how to lead an inspiring life, how to live a life that is positive, how to live a life that is not about mingling into negativity, gossips, blaming others, because the seek of that is always successful. I see people who don't succeed in sales, who end up leaving a business and then start blaming everyone around them. I would rather spend a life with people who are grateful for everything they have every day, who will always find an opportunity to thank life, to thank others. And I think that that spirit is the only spirit that we need to have to lead an inspiring life. So in Vasy, there are two main characters. You have Tom, the young salesperson in us, the person who's full of dreams and who just wants to go out there and do whatever it takes to conquer the world. And then you have Bo, the one who has gone through life, but who has never accepted the mediocrity of life, who has never been chained down by the need to just live life. The one who has actually mastered his own circumstance and now is ready to share. And it is an interaction between these two. Now, Bo may have given Tom a lot of advice, but I can assure you, Bo actually learns a lot throughout the journey as well as Tom. At the start, you might think that this book is a sales book. And yes, you will find things in the book that will help your sales career. But I think that this book is more about a philosophy of life, a philosophy of sharing, a philosophy that our life can never be fulfilled until we have contributed to others. If you were looking at building a great sales career, then reading this book is going to save you time. It's going to allow you to take that time to make new mistakes and avoid having to repeat the same mistakes. That means that straight away your professional career is going to soar rather than taking the time to take off. But I also believe that spouses of people who are in sales or who work in real estate should be reading the book, because I think that spouses are the number one ally of a salesperson. That a salesperson might go home one day feeling a bit down, that their spouse play a crucial role in not only getting them out of that rut, but also in moving them forward. This book should also be read by a person who understands that life is all about selling. That if you understand that from the moment you're born, that you're screaming not only for the comfort of your mother, but maybe also because you just want the warmth and maybe you're hungry, then you realize that everything you've been doing since birth is all about sales. That when you find yourself the best partner in life, that you have actually managed to sell yourself the partner, or maybe they have sold themselves to you. And when you realize that all of life is sales, wouldn't that make sense to understand what sales is about? Wouldn't that make sense to understand that sales is all that you live for? Now, Vasy book is not about any type of sales. It's about relationship selling. It's about the respect of the relationship that we have and the respect of the trust that we receive from our clients. Now, respect is not something we talk about. Vasy is about how to live respect, not just talk about it. I hope that if you aim to be the best in sales, that you will be mastering the art of relationship selling. And the art of relationship selling begins with you. You need to know how to treat yourself, sell yourself with respect and with love. That you need to be kind to yourself first. Then you can use that with another person. I hope you'll get a lot out of this book, but it's all up to you. I find myself reading sometimes a book I like 6, 7 times, and by the 7th time I'm still getting something out of that. Mainly because I constantly look for that little thing that I might have missed. Now, the one thing that you will get out of this book is how to lead an inspiring life. And that life is about how to sell yourself first, how to sell others, but not in the way that we look at the word selling. A lot of us look at the word selling as getting something out of the other person. I don't. Selling to me is how we communicate. In that way, selling to me is nothing else but an art of communication. That is about recognizing what the other person's needs are and to fulfill their needs. That is the type of selling that I profess in my book, Vasy the Salesman.